Hey, Mary's, I'm back at it again with another Beatdowns Fights video. I haven't done them since the 29th of September, so I thought to get some out today. And I'm hoping to do on Friday too, if I have time. So I do have some newcomers here. I got Spartan Locke. I got uh, Noble 6 and George 052, and I think that's it. I think so. So, basically what I do here on this channel is go Beatdowns Fights, and I do any fights out there. Well, basically, like, for example, if I take, like, Christian Bale's Batman, and I put him against, like, Blue Beetle, for example, or Darth Vader versus Crypto from the new Superman movie, or, trying to think here, like, or General Kai versus Gru from Despicable Me, or I'm trying to think here. Or Gore versus trying to think, like the Invisible Woman, or trying to think what else. For examples, or like Shelob versus Red Hulk, or trying to think. Like Omni Man versus trying to think here. Versus like Darth Vader or something like that. So let's get right to the fight. So the first fight I got is Spartan Locke from Halo 5 Guardians, because I've been playing that one a lot, versus US Agent. After that fight I got The Weapon from Halo Infinite versus Ant-Man. After that one, it's a 5-on-5 fight. It's the Jackals from Halo versus the Super Battle Droids from Star Wars. After that fight, I got King Shark versus Arbiter. After that fight, it's a three-way fight between Killer Croc versus Darth Vader versus Sanchi from the Thunderbolts movie. The last one, I got Dan versus Samara Morgan from that horror movie. I think it's called The Ring, I think. I don't really watch horror movies as often, so that's why. So let's get into it. So the first fight is Spartan Locke versus US Agent. But I still think US Agent outclasses Locke here. Like, Locke is surprisingly a skilled fighter, but he does have that armor. Basically, he has, like, built-in shields in his armor. But because the thing with US Agent in his Disney Plus series called, I think it's Captain America and Falcon or something like that, in the end of that series, he was able to hold up an armored truck while fighting off the Flag Smashers. So that's way more impressive than Spartan Locke has shown us in Halo 5, because he was only in Halo 5. But the thing is, I think it's that shield too. That shield is going to be a problem for Spartan Locke here, because that shield can actually stop any attacks Locke can throw out here. Like, basically in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, yeah, that was the Disney Plus show. Like, he was actually, like, at first, US Agent was more like a human punching bag, but when he took the serum, yeah, he didn't really hold back. Like, even if he fought against Sam Wilson and Winter Soldier, it actually knocked him out both in a fight. But in this new movie, the Thunderbolts, he was able to square off against Sentry. But again, Sentry kind of beat him in that fight. But I still think US Agent is stronger. I think he's tougher, in a way better fighter. Don't get me wrong, Spartan Locke is good in a fight. He's definitely one of my personal favorite Halo video game characters there. But because US Agent is my first super soldier, so I'm being biased, but I think US Agent would beat Spartan Locke in a fight. Excuse me. So next up is the Weapon versus Ant-Man. I think the Weapon would win that fight though. Like Ant-Man is a physical fighter. He does have some cool like gear gadgets, but he can basically go small or big, like insanely big. But the thing with the Weapon is it's kind of hard to punch the Weapon because she's a hologram. So yeah, Ant-Man cannot physically put her down because she's a hologram. So maybe basically if Ant-Man punches her, his punches are gonna go through her body because she's a hologram. But the Weapon is insanely smart and does have some telekinesis. So you can actually see the Weapon hacking into Ant-Man's suit, take him out that way. Or just rag on him with her telekinesis. Close fight, but I think the Weapon would win that fight. So the next one's a 5-on-5 fight. It's the Jackals from Halo against the Super Battle Droids. This is a close fight because it's a 5-on-5, but I'm pretty sure the Super Battle Droids would win this fight easy. Like the Jackals are hard aliens to take down, but again, the durability is not that great. When they get shot at, yeah, they instantly get, I don't want to say kids, but they get killed easy. But they do make it up with that with their anti-shield and their gun. Because basically their main gun are plasma pistols. But they do have a thing that was beam rifle, I think they use. I forget what type of. So basically, what Jackals do in Halo, they got like anti-shields, like mobile anti-shields they use. But it's kind of hard to get through those shields. But if you have the plasma pistol or any like gun can get through those shields, they can get taken down. But the Super Battle Droids in Star Wars are definitely my top 5 favorite droids in Star Wars, period. For me, it goes R2-D2, BB-8, the Droid Decas, the Super Battle Droids, and the Battle Droid. Like, the things with the Super Battle Droids, they're basically designed and built for combat. Well, they can manhandle Jedis, but yeah, they can easily get taken down by lightsabers. But I think between the 5 versus 5, the Super Battle Droids are way more physically stronger than the Jackals. I can see the Super Battle Droids manhandling the Jackals here. Because basically, the Super Battle Droids have 2 advanced weapons, rockets and blasters. So basically, they have a rocket arm and a blaster arm, but they have the wrist thing for the blasters. Close fight though, but I think the Super Battle Droids would win that fight. So this is definitely an interesting fight. I haven't used King Shark in a very long time, so I got King Shark versus Arbiter. But who'd win in a fight between the two? So I think between the two, Arbiter is a way better fighter here. Like, King Shark is more physically strong. He's like the strongest one out of 2. But King Shark can take an attack from Starro. Just get thrown in the building, no problem. Get shot at, yeah, it didn't phase King Shark. King Shark is my favorite character in that new Suicide Squad movie. But I don't see King Shark beating Arbiter here. Because Arbiter is a lot more agile between the two. But he just has a lot of firearms here. Like that field rod. He has the energy sword can actually hurt King Shark. You might want to argue and say King Shark has a healing factor. But just all the versatility Arbiter has, I think Arbiter would take down King Shark here. So the next one is a 3-way fight. It's Killer Croc versus Darth Vader versus Sentry. So let's talk about Killer Croc first. So Killer Croc is surprisingly strong, but he's not the greatest fighter. But he's still insanely tough. Like, he's actually insanely strong. But he's surprisingly fast to be at size. Like, he can legit actually rip open four doors. But Darth Vader here, I don't think he's outclassing Killer Croc here. Like, Darth Vader is surprisingly a skilled duelist and has just a raw power, and it has an insane durability. Basically, Darth Vader is my favorite Sith Lord in all Star Wars. One, we're in him right now, right there. Basically, Darth Vader has proven himself just how powerful he is. But not beating Sentry though. Like, Sentry from the Thunderbolts movie is still in my top 5 favorite superhero movies. For me, it's Black Adam, Captain America Brave New World, Fantastic Four First Steps, Venom The Last Dance, and Thunderbolts. Like, the things with Sentry is Sentry's surprisingly durable. Like, taking attacks from all the Thunderbolts, no problem, but throwing them around with telekinesis. But basically, if the Void comes out, yeah, Vader and Croc needs to watch out for that. But I still think Sentry would win that fight. So, last fight is Dan from the Apocalypse versus Samara Morgan. So, Samara Morgan is an interesting character, but she's a horror character. Well, basically, the movie, the Ring, it's about this girl comes out of the well and actually hurts people. But the thing is with Samara, I think that's how you pronounce her first name, she's actually surprisingly aggressive. She can actually take down anyone with her strength. But she's basically kind of nasty when it comes to a fight. But I don't think Samara Morgan can beat Dan here, though. Like, Dan's just way faster. But Dan is insanely durable. Like, taking attacks from the gummy monsters, no problem. But Dan can actually send them flying with a punch, too. I can see Dan doing the exact same thing with Samara here. So yeah, Dan would win that fight. So if you like this video, like, just subscribe. So, bye for now.